Okay, let's get one thing straight right off the bat. Life is complicated as hell. And anyone who tells you they got it all figured out, they're lying. Plain and simple. Life is full of contradictions, and nowhere it is more evident than in the sea of advice we receive. Those seemingly opposing pieces of wisdom aren't necessarily wrong. They're just incomplete pieces of a larger, more complex puzzle. Every piece of advice comes wrapped in impersonal experiences, biases, and contexts. What works beautifully in one person's story may be completely wrong for another's journey. Think of advice like a buffet. Your job isn't to eat everything. It's to take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Some days, a certain piece of advice may nourish your soul. Other days, the same advice may feel completely irrelevant. And that's okay. The real wisdom lies not in blindly following or completely rejecting advice, but in understanding that life rarely deals in absolutes. Being grateful for what you have doesn't mean you can't aspire for more. Accepting that life is short doesn't invalidate the possibility of new beginnings. Here's a game plan to navigate this advice minefield. Listen to advice, but don't worship it. Trust your gut more than someone else's story. Be okay with changing direction. Understand that your path is uniquely yours. Embrace the messy, beautiful uncertainty. Your journey is uniquely yours, complete with its own specific challenges, opportunities, and timing. While others' experiences can offer valuable insights, they shouldn't serve as rigid blueprints for your life. Stop trying to make your life fit someone else's template. You're not a copy-paste project. You're a unique, complex human with your own dreams, fears, and potential. The most valuable lessons often come not from following others' advice, but from having the courage to try, fail, learn, and try again. Your intuition, shaped by your values, experiences, and deep understanding of your own circumstances, is often your best guide. Trust yourself enough to know that it's okay to figure things out as you go. Embrace the uncertainty of your path, knowing that the mistakes you make while following your own intuition are often more valuable than the successes you achieve following someone else's formula. So let's get real for a moment. The most interesting stories aren't about people who followed every rule. They're about those who had the courage to write their own. The art of knowing when to persist and when to let go isn't found in anyone else's playbook. It's a skill you develop through your own experiences, failures, and successes. Sometimes that means changing direction. Sometimes that means holding steady when everyone else says to quit. Sometimes that means doing something that makes absolutely no sense to anyone but you. And you know what? That's perfect. Because your life doesn't need to make sense to anyone else. It only needs to make sense to you. The beauty of life lies in its complexity and the personal nature of each journey. Let others' wisdom inform you, but not define you. Your story doesn't need to follow anyone else's script. In the end, The most meaningful insights will come from your own experiences, your own failures, and your own victories. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Have the courage to write your own rules. This isn't about rejecting all advice. It's about being selective. It's about understanding that guidance can be helpful, but it should never replace your own judgment. It's about recognizing that your path may look completely different from anyone else's. And that's not just okay. That's fucking awesome. So here's your mission. Go out there and make some beautiful, messy, completely unpredictable magic happen. Your life, your rules. So my dear friend, don't let the noise of others' expectations drown out the music of your own heart. Listen, learn, but ultimately, trust yourself. You are the author of your story, and no one else can write it quite like you can. Listen to others, learn as much as you want to. But in the end, never doubt your own worth. And remember, you are equipped with everything you need to succeed. So no matter what challenges you face, trust that you can figure it out and overcome it. So that's it for today's episode of Become Limitless Towards Greatness. If this resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. Until next time, never stop believing in yourself and stay limitless. Thank you.